Hi, hello. Right, today I'm going to make the pig farmyard smoothie. So to make that, I'm going to need strawberries. I've been growing some strawberries in the garden, so I've got some. I've got 1, 2, and 3 I've managed to grow. So they're in there. You also need milk. You also need yogurt. So the sign-along sign for yogurt is yogurt, and honey. So it's honey. You will also need a cup, a big bowl, small bowl, a fork. I wanted to get pink card, but unfortunately I didn't have any, but I did find some purple. So I'm going to use my purple to make my pig face on after. You're going to need a felt pen to draw, pair of scissors. You also need sellotape, but unfortunately I haven't been able to find my sellotape, but I'll tell you when to use yours. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have to do is using the small bowl. Place your strawberries in, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to mush them together using the fork. So I'm going to try and move my camera down so that you can see me doing this. Here we are. Got my bowl. Brilliant. Right, so using my fork, I'm just going to mash my strawberries up. Ooh, some of them are going to be harder than others, so we've got to give them a good mash. There we are. Let's give that a good mash up there. Right. Give them a good mush. There we are. Mash them all up with your fork, and as you can see now, it's gone all sloppy and runny. To make this more sensory, your children at home could be tasting the ingredients as well before using. Right, so there's my strawberries. I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop them up in the big bowl. So let me scoop that in. There we are. So they're in there now. And next, we're going to pop some, sorry, we come down low enough, honey. Here we are. So I'm going to use a teaspoon. Sorry, I should have said you needed a teaspoon as well. So whoop, there we are. Mine's come up quick. So there's my honey in there. So using my fork again, I'm going to give it another mix. Oh, smell it. You're smelling the honey now. That smells really beautiful. Next, we're going to go for the yogurt. So I'm going to take the lid off. Yeah. I'm going to use the teaspoon that I've used by there just to scoop it in. There we go. Pop all that yummy yogurt in. There we are. I think I've put it all in now. There we are. Put it to the side. And then we're going to give it a big mix. It's now turning pink. There we are. There we are. It's now turning a lovely pink. Next, we're going to need the milk. So here's my cup. Here's my milk. I'm going to pour my milk into my cup to measure. So I'm going to take my lid off. Let's pour that into there. There we go. I think that's enough. Right, then I'm going to tip my milk. Oh, so that's milk. Sorry, I forgot to do the sign. Let's tip that into our mixture. There we go. Oh, there we go. Be careful. And then we're going to give it a big mix. There we are. Okay, maybe you might need a grown-up to do this one. So I'm going to pour my mixture in here if I can. Very carefully. There we go. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it at that. As you can see, I've made a bit of a mess. So if you get your grown-ups to help you, I'm just going to wipe that up a minute. There we are. Let's give that a wipe. Go. Right, so I've got that in there. So that's our smoothie in the cup ready. Now it's time to do some decorating. So to do that, I'm going to use my book and cover, my felt pen. So I'm going to draw a circle. There we and I'm going to give my pig some eyes. 1, 2, and I'm going to give it a snout. So that's a small circle and then 2 small circles in there. And then we need to go and give it some ears. So here we go. Here's my pig ears on the other side. And then I'm going to cut that out. There we are. Oop. Do this carefully. Yeah. Cut this out to make it a bit easier. I just move my book as well. Okay, so I'm going to very carefully cut this out. Please take your time so that we don't have any mishaps. So I'm going to cut my pig out. If you've got big sharp scissors like me, it might be an idea to let your grown-ups do the cutting out just in case. There we go. There we are. There we go. So there's my pig head by there. Now I'm going to draw, I've got some card left, so I'm going to draw the curly tail. I'm just going to go like that. There we are. Oop. And if I go back the other way, doesn't matter how you do this. Anyway, that's going to be a bit tricky to cut out, so maybe get your grown up too. There we go. I'm not going to cut right up to the line, I think. There we go. Okay. There we go. Right, so again, be very careful. Okay, so here's my pigtail. There we are. Let me get rid of that big scissors. Here's my pigtail, and here's my pig face. So if I had sellotape now, I would stick that by there, and then the tail. Let me turn it around. Oh, sorry, I'll do it this way because that's the way the tail goes. So I'd put the pig head by there and the tail by there to make my smoothie. If you've got a straw, you can pop the straw in to drink it now. Let me move this up so you can see my face. There we are. Okay, I'm now going to taste some. Let's have a taste of my smoothie. Delicious. Very, very tasty. I hope you enjoyed making yours. See you again soon. Bye.